eating disorders. People catch on to it. Your friends, if you see your friends not eating, you think, oh, well, like they've got the perfect body type. I'm gonna get that from not eating. Like it's really, I think being around people that aren't 100% certain with themselves definitely has an impact on you.
Have you ever wondered how other teenagers feel about growing up? Today, I'll be talking to some teens about body image. What do they think is the perfect body? And how badly are they suffering trying to attain that ideal? Over 300,000 Australian kids and teens have an eating disorder, and now a third of them are male. So let's get to chatting, and of course, eating hot chips.
How was your day, guys?
Right.
My first question is very open-ended. Do you think that you care about your body image more than your parents did when they were kids?
I feel like back then they would have portrayed the perfect body as being like, maybe for girls, like super slim, but I feel like we've moved actually more away from that.
Back then there was maybe like 3 or 4 like it girls, especially in the 2000s, like they talk about that.
Who thinks it's harder today?
I do.
Yeah.
Because of like social media and like whenever you're out with your friends, you're always taking photos to post. And I know whenever my friends are taking photos, we take 20 and everyone goes, oh, can I see the photos? Looks at themselves, oh no, I don't like how I look in this one. So then we have to choose a different photo.
You zoom in so far that you can see so close.
Oh, that is so real. I feel
Yeah.
like, oh, I look so clapped in that, but whereas another person would be like, you look
100%.
how you normally look.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you're your own worst
Then you're like,
critic.
oh, that's even worse.
I know, I'm like, wait, seriously?
Because even if you think like when you're going through your Instagram feed, how quickly you go through people's posts. It's like, and I'm done. And I don't look at it again, I don't think about it again.
Exactly.
But like when I'm trying to pick what I'm posting, I ask like 6 different people.
Do you think that there's more pressure on boys?
Women have had that pressure for longer and it's always kind of been girls should be slim, all this. But I feel like now there's a lot of gym bros and like that whole thing with like, if you're not the strongest guy, if you can't lift this much, you're like inferior and you're weak. Everyone in my school goes to the same gym and it's like this whole social clique now. It's like the ladies in the olden days going to the cafe and chatting, but now it's all the boys meeting up at the gym and it's a competition and they give each other a hard time if they like can't do as well as them.
Yeah, I'm a water polo player, so we're not like small gymnasts. We're meant to be muscly, big in the water. And I think it's had a really positive impact actually, coming from like a not so welcoming sport to a sport that's like accepting, like, yes, women can be strong, women can have big shoulders, large muscles. It's been really positive actually. And you're around girls that are comfortable in their skin. They know that like, this is how we're meant to be. We're active, we're doing sport, like this is how we're meant to be.
Is everyone happy with where they are now in terms of body image? Would you say, is everyone positive?
It's still a battle. Like some days are worse than others for sure. My general environment, I know there's a lot of like things about social media and wanting to have the perfect body type, and through like eating disorders, people catch on to it. Your friends, if you see your friends not eating, you think, oh, well, like they've got the perfect body type. I'm gonna get that from not eating. Like it's really, I think being around people that aren't 100% certain with themselves definitely has an impact on you.
I feel like in these fundamental years, it's so important, and making sure that we have a healthy relationship with food is so important.
Because a lot of kids are obsessed with that. So how do we stop it?
Honestly,
How do you think we stop that?
I'm still struggling with it, but I think by making sure that in our friendships especially, that we're not making people like feel bad if they are eating something in our friendship group.
I was just about to bring this up,
Yeah, I feel like it's very normalised to sort of say a little comment here and there.
Yep. Our group humour has turned to that, like calling each other like, I don't know, big backs and stuff, like, you know, and like they're just like, I guess, I mean, obviously I'm a culprit of it, I say it too, because it's just become like a normalised thing and you see it on social media as well. But like, I guess you just really never know, I guess, yeah, like as you said, the impact it has on someone.
What influence do you think your parents has in shaping your body image views?
The main thing I want to hear from my parents when I do talk about that is I want them to like understand my frustration and my insecurity instead of just be like, oh, you're perfect, because obviously no one's perfect.
My parents throughout that time, they were just like, look, Rubes, you're going to be confused, but just know that you, like who you are inside isn't is going to be challenged, but it isn't going to be changed. And so it's just about staying true to yourself and just sort of, they really just said, just get through it, honey. And I was like, okay. But they're also real with me as well, which I guess is sort of different to your experience, because there was this one girl in my year, I won't name names, but I just thought she was the most beautiful thing ever. And I was like, I'm never going to look like her. And my parents were like, you're right, you're never going to look like her. But not because you're not beautiful. It's just because you are different. You're two different people with two different makeups, two different lives, two different experiences. And that's the reason you're never going to look like her, not because you are not everything that you can be, you know? And I think that's a really important lesson. So, yeah.
Thanks, guys. That was really good.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
So good.
When you said like that your person inside will be challenged but not changed.
Oh, that was really good.
Like I actually really like felt like tearing up. Like that was so good.
Oh my God, stop.
That was
Because I was like, I can't aim with that.